Hello. I hope everything is going well. Um, hello, stream. Hello, Bill Coon. Hello, Bly Valentine. And always time for tea. Good to see you guys. Good evening. Yes, we're here. Good evening. Belated Merry Christmas. Yes, belated Merry Christmas. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It is. It's not bad. Um, Happy Crimson Tuesday. Bly Valentine, thank you for following. Yeah, I'm really excited today. I actually got a little bit more dressed up than I usually do because it's kind of a special occasion, I feel like. This is a really short pre-stream to a stream that I'm really excited about. Middle-Aged Stream is going to be playing the Crimson Diamond demo tonight. I'm super excited. So, that's going to be in about an hour. So I'm going to show you guys some fun stuff, hopefully, and give some updates, etc., about Christmas cards and all the rest of it. Justin Paul Sir, good to see you. Yes, it's Merry Christmas, Crimson Christmas. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. When you said that there was no sound, Bill Coon, yeah. Oof. Eden Waith, good to see you. Okay, good, okay. Yeah, we're all good. Not on time, but as good as it gets in this neck of the woods, really. So, thank you guys for coming. Yeah, I was saying a couple weeks ago that I wasn't sure if I was going to be streaming for the rest of the year, but because Middle-Aged Stream, thank you for, yeah, the big Nancy background is back, and I got a notification, but I don't know what it was. My activity feed seems like it's a little delayed, but whatever that was, thank you. And I heard a thing, but I didn't see a thing. So if anyone knows what that was, thank you for whatever that was. Yes, Big Nancy background is back. Timing was not too bad. Timing was pretty close. Sounds fine. Okay, good. Okay, so as I mentioned, yeah, Middle-Aged Stream. So I got to learn about Middle-Aged Stream through Dan. I'm gonna give my best Dan impression. He said, "Yo, this guy is hilarious," and he was right. He was really right. And I checked out Middle-Aged Stream. He's a retro game streamer, and I don't think I can shout him out here. Oh, no way. Okay, nice. Middle-Aged Stream is hosting the channel. Sweet. Okay, good. Even better. I was going to shout him out. And I don't know if I can shout him out if he's not in chat. I don't know how this works. I don't know how anything works. Middle-Aged Stream! Good to see you. How does any of this work? And you are in chat, so now I'll never know. Yes. Don't check out Middle-Aged Stream right now because he's hosting me. But, Phoenicia, good to see you. You had a delicious self-made chicken breast and vegetable soup for dinner. That sounds amazing. And you're having Jordan almonds, are you serious right now, Bill Coon? Awesome, good, thanks. Okay, yes, Middle-Aged Stream, I was just saying a bunch of nice things about you. So yes, Dan said you were hilarious, and you are. You continue to be. And one of my favorite streams to raid, and the way that timing lines up is kind of nice. And so I'm really excited that you're going to play the demo tonight. And whenever you go live, I'll raid to you when that happens. Judith Butler's Lover, good to see you. Yeah, tonight is an exciting night. I actually wore a dress. It's completely lost on you guys, because yeah, you only ever see my head and shoulders. But it's a knit dress. It's a camel knit dress. That's all. Bly Holton, good to see you. Anna CGG, good to see you. Oh, you'll be ready by 8:15. Your ears were burning. So 8:15 your time, right? So like 9:15 my time. I'm assuming Middle-Aged Stream. So like in an hour and 7 minutes. Approximately. Time zones always kind of confuse me. So you guys, it's not New Year's yet, but okay, good. Yeah, so 9:15 your time. Yeah, whenever you're ready. I just wanted to show off some cool stuff before I go away. Jim plays games. Good to see you. Yeah, talented camels who can knit. That's a nice knit dress. It's completely lost on stream, but. Oh yes, Bill Holton, thank you for mentioning the jewelry. So I was just saying, this is kind of a bit before New Year's, and I don't like speaking for everybody necessarily, But I think we can all agree that this was not anyone's favorite year. Is that safe to say? Please no rush, you'll be lurking. Okay, good. Setup. Yes, nice. I can only imagine what your setup is like, Middle-Aged Stream. See you soon, for sure. Yes, I think I could speak for everyone when I say this was not my favorite year. And so, that kind of plays into the earrings we have right now. Not your best ever, Anna? Yeah. Safe to say? Okay. I feel like that's a pretty non-controversial statement to make, so that's why I kind of feel safe making it. So that's what leads us to these earrings. I just wanted to get myself something nice. To say, not to say it's a bit premature, but I made it through the year. We've done it. And I wanted to give myself a little treat. Oh, Judith Butler's lover, I'm sorry to hear that it's garbage for you. Jim plays games rubbish. 2020, Phoenicia says, makes 2017 seem like a joy. So yeah, these earrings. Oh no. We're having the, I'll take one out. So these earrings are from the same jeweler that I discovered when I went to Adventure X last year in November in London. I went to the Victoria and Albert Museum, and there was this gorgeous pair of earrings that I ended up going back to the I wanted to go back to the museum anyway because it's the best museum, and I wanted to visit it again because I didn't get anywhere near finishing it, and I'm still not anywhere near finishing it. But I went back also for these earrings, not these earrings, but another pair from the same brand. And so I really love their style. These ones. Dan Nastic, good to see you. Thank you for the cheers. Oh my gosh, 500 bits. Thank you. Appreciate it. So these earrings, I'm so bad at getting stuff to focus. How can we? So they're called, the model is called Erte. I suppose it's named after the famous Art Deco designer and illustrator. And it's a lapis lazuli. A big chunk of it actually, right? You look at it's pretty substantial. And I love the Art Deco look. I love bold jewelry. It also, it comes across really nicely on stream, although I will say they're kind of like wind chimes, the way the hangy bits kind of, which I don't mind. But yeah, so I got myself these just as a treat. And one more thing actually is this necklace that you can't really see. So I kind of wanted to get free shipping, and so I got this necklace as well. And it's kind of hard to see through. It's mineralogically interesting, and I wish. Let's try the white again. You can see how it's kind of, it goes all the way through. It's kind of like a frame for this gemstone thingy. And it's kind of a beautiful translucent green that's kind of totally getting lost right now on the camera. This is not jade. This is actually really, really interesting. And I learned about this through the customer service of this jeweler. So the jeweler, I'm not sponsored by them, and they don't send me anything, and I don't get anything from them. But I do have 3 pairs of earrings and now a necklace, and I just love their stuff. They're called Ottoman hands. You know, Ottoman is an Ottoman Empire, hands as in hands. And I love the bold design. I like the Art Deco look. I like big colored gemstones. So this is actually out, Anna guesses malachite. Dan the band music, good to see you. Good evening, Dan. Dan is the musician. I'm going to do some Cressup. Oh, Cressup, good to see you. So I was just talking about Adventure X, and Cressup is someone I met at Adventure X. Cressup is a writer for Adventure Gamers, I believe, and also with the podcast. So it's awesome. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we're just at Middle-Aged Stream is going to be streaming in a bit, but so I'm just I wanted to show some fun stuff today beforehand. Yes, Adventure Gamers. Yes, of course. I'm glad I got it right. There's a lot of adventure game style outlets that have similar names, so I'm glad I got it right. I remember meeting you, and it was really cool. And Shorsha, I also did the Adventure Gamers podcast with him. That was awesome. Good. I'm relieved. Okay, yeah, so this is not malachite. It is not jade. It is what they call semi-precious emerald. And I did not know what that was. And I looked it up on Google, and Google could not tell me. Now, thank you for Cressup. Thank you for catching the stream. Yeah, this is. I'm not really going to be showing. I don't think any process work today or any game stuff. But I will be showing game-related things. I mentioned in Twitter that I want to show a Crimson Diamond puzzle that I designed, and it's a 3D puzzle, which is unexpected considering it's a 2D game. But then again, King's Quest was considered a 3D game, but it's a 3D puzzle, and I can't wait to show you guys that. But yeah, so this is, it's called a semi-precious emerald, and I could not find for the life of me what that actually was. So I asked the customer service. I sent in a form, and I said, well, I figured what it was would be kind of very inferior, like an inferior quality emerald, because usually emeralds are very clear, deep colors, and maybe ones that are kind of cloudy, have lots of inclusions, maybe would be considered semi-precious. But that is not the case. Anyway, yeah, if you have to, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, for probably, yeah, this is the last stream of the year, I think. Yeah, and if you can, check out TCD, Middle-Aged Stream playing TCD. I'm kind of a bit scared, of course, but I'm looking forward to it a lot. He's a really good streamer. Yes, thank you. Check out Cressup. Thank you, Dan, for doing that, for shouting out Cressup. Yeah, so semi-precious emerald is, so after they cut nice emeralds, they have like shavings. They actually called it, the customer service person said shavings, and then they take those shavings and they compress them into kind of composite compressed, I'm sure it's with resin or something, a composite emerald. So they do this a lot with other kinds of semi-precious stones. I did not know they did this with emerald. I know they do that with lapis lazuli, and I asked them if these lapis lazuli chunks were composite, were reconstituted lapis lazuli, because if you can buy in craft stores like Michael's and stuff, they sometimes sell gemstone beads, and they'll have like a strand, and I actually have a strand of lapis lazuli beads, but they're called, I think, reconstituted. And what they do is they take like end bits and they grind them all together, and then they form them into beads, and then they dye them. The problem is the dye comes off with rubbing alcohol. So if you're wondering if you have a lapis lazuli piece that's made of reconstituted lapis lazuli, you can touch it with a bit of rubbing alcohol and see if the dye comes off. And I only realized that when I was making polymer clay beads, and then the polymer clay bead would be beaded beside a reconstituted lapis lazuli bead, and the dye was coming off onto the polymer clay beads. So I kind of realized that, yeah, this is definitely not real lapis lazuli. Oh, good, Cressup. I'm glad you're looking forward to the Crimson Diamond. Yeah, Deluxe Tux. It's like a mineral sausage. Yeah. So, so they have confirmed. I could test these. I haven't tested these to see if these are reconstituted lapis lazuli or just like an actual chunk. I'm looking at them. It looks like they're real lapis lazuli. But yeah, this is definitely a composite stone. So this is ground up shavings of emeralds. But I don't mind. I just like having, the color is beautiful, and I like having an emerald, even, it's recycled. I think that's actually really cool. And they don't talk about that on their website, really. You have to ask them. I guess a lot of people wouldn't want to know that, but I feel like it's something that would have gone in the garbage anyway, and the fact that they're using it to press together to make, a very nice little charm. I think it's really cool anyway. Yeah, always time for tea. I think I really like the color, and the color of an emerald is something, the translucency and the green of an emerald is not that common in any other mineral, really, with the same hardness. And that's one of the reasons why emeralds and sapphires and rubies are really popular and considered valuable, is because the color is really brilliant and they're also really hard. There are lots of minerals actually that are very beautiful, but they can't really be set into jewelry because of their softness. Malachite, for instance, has a Mohs hardness of 4. And it's beautiful in jewelry, but I wouldn't recommend having it in like a ring or a bracelet, because a Mohs hardness of 4 is actually pretty soft, and it'll get dull really quick. I think for earrings and stuff that won't see a lot of like wear and tear, that's where it's better. Fluorite is another one that's really pretty, but I don't think it's that hard either. But yeah, like emeralds, rubies, diamonds, of course. CrimsonDiamond.com. Oh yeah, I gotta run the trailer. Okay, I'll do that. Ah, Jim plays games. You want to save the Crimson Diamond demo for your own playthrough. If you do that, please let me know, because I do want to. It's like live playtesting. I always say that. So I would love for you to do that. Let me know. Well, we can set up a time. I can make sure to be there. Oh, interesting, Deluxe Tux. You've already played through the demo a few times, but each time you see a stream, you see something new. I'm really glad. It's my hope, and kind of insurance against people saying, well, it's a narrative game and it's really linear. So, if you see it once, then you've seen everything. I wanted it to be a game where, yeah, people play a little bit differently, you see different things. And also the way I'm designing, the way that knowledge gets doled out and everything, depending on what you learn, you'll learn more about the story and everything. So hopefully people do get sort of unique experiences as far as I can really do with the limitations I've kind of put in front of myself. Your mother had a big emerald ring, Judith Butler's lover, covered the whole finger. It fell off the ring. Oh, awesome! Jim plays games for sure. Yeah, let me know. We'll set something up. It's just the best thing ever to watch people play. Because yeah, I can see where people have trouble, and it's funny because a lot of times people have trouble in the same places, and that tells me I need to fix something. I need to improve what's going on there. So yeah. I don't know, do we want to roll the trailer? I guess I should roll the trailer. Which we always do. Yes, thanks for the shout out of Jim Plays Games. Jim Plays Games is also makes games. He also is a game dev. And so is Justin Paul Cyr, who was in here as well, who made Panzer Paladin, which is really awesome. So I don't know if he's still here, but he's a fellow Canadian. AM from Texas, good to see you. Yeah, so actually I'll introduce myself and then I'll play the trailer, and then I've got some more fun stuff to show, including the Crimson Diamond puzzle that I was mentioning before. But if you're new to stream, if you're old to stream, whatever, just thank you for coming. This is something that it was Dan's idea, so I owe Dan a tea. Good. Oh, Justin and Paul, I'm glad you're still here. Yeah, Panzer Paladin, I'm gonna write that down just in chat so people can look that up. It's a really great looking, great playing. I actually played the demo at PAX East this year, which was in March, February? Feels like a billion years ago. Yes, yeah, Dan, you would have seen, they had a great display. Justin Paul had a great display of Panzer Paladin. It's a really cool game. Okay, yeah, so welcome to stream. Thank you for watching. It's going to be a short one, like I said. I'm Julia Minamata. I'm the solo indie game dev behind the Crimson Diamond. Although Dan the band music is doing the music for the game, but everything else I'm kind of handling. And there is a demo on Steam that the Link bot puts up occasionally. And Dan and I stream. We've been streaming Tuesdays. AM from Texas, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we've been streaming, but once a week on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, pretty much every week until the past few weeks ago. It was just holidays and all that stuff. Which reminds me, I keep interrupting myself, but reminds me that the holiday card issue should be resolved. I'm putting another order in to get them redone. I was talking on the phone with somebody about it today. The guy I was in contact with is not going to be back in the office for another week, so I'm glad I called and pursued it instead of just waiting to get an email back. But the cards will get done. Not sure when. Sometime probably in the New Year's when Patreons will see them, and when I will eventually share that stuff out on social media. Because, like I say, the Patreon people, I'm so grateful for their support, and it's the one thing they get every year. They get the first look of the art, the holiday card art, and the $5 patrons, they get a an actual card in the mail. Oh, Jim plays games. Thanks for the bits. Yeah. Yeah. So so it's for me. I mean, the art has been done pretty much since the beginning of December, but I'm waiting because I do want to save it for the Patreons first. But hopefully next year we'll get shared out. So yeah, that's the update for the cards. But yeah, I'm gonna do the trailer. So the Crimson Diamond is a text parser EGA, which is this color palette, which is why Nancy Maple, the main character, Nancy Maple has kind of a weird orange skin tone. It's a 16 color palette. It's a text parser game. It's set in Canada, and it's set in the early 1900s. And you are Nancy Maple, and you go to Northern Ontario looking for a diamond. And you stay at Crimson Lodge, which is a really big lodge full of a bunch of eccentric characters. And you solve some mysteries, hopefully. So let's roll the trailer, and then I'll show some other fun stuff that I've got here. Trailer. Let me turn the music off. Let me get here. Scene. Okay, I'm gonna roll the trailer. And, oh, by the way, the trailer, Dan edited the trailer.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okay, all right. Back with music. So, that is the trailer. So thanks, Dan, for cutting that trailer. We did a whole video showing Dan kind of cutting the trailer from beginning to end. And Jim Plays Games, I really appreciate it. You say that the streams have brought a smile many times in this difficult year, and that really makes me feel good. Because doing them kind of makes me smile too, so. Oh, always time for tea. You say you like the close-up shots of the characters. Was it difficult to capture their facial expressions? Sometimes they are. But it hasn't been too bad. I feel like the low resolution that I'm working at kind of, it helps in a way. Because it kind of makes everything very expressive in a way. So it hasn't been too. Mads Hatter, good to see you. Hi. I take it by the middle-aged stream beer emoji that you are here from the host, and I recognize you as well. But I mean, I figure you're here because you know middle-aged stream, and you know that he's gonna be streaming the demo. Oh, you're not? Yes. Oh, Matt Hatter, you don't know? Okay, yeah. So anyone who doesn't know, who just got here, Middle-aged Stream is streaming the Crimson Diamond demo directly after this pre-stream. He said around 9:15 Eastern, my time, he's going to be starting. Yes, I know. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're going to raid him. Okay, but first, I have some more fun things to show. So, you mentioned the portraits. And yeah, I have these portraits. Everyone kind of knows these ones who've kind of been here before. So these have cross-stitch. Mads Hatter, oh my gosh. Thanks for the subscription. Thank you. Pascal Leroux, happy holidays. Happy holidays. Good to see you. And... Oh, Cressup, wow. Thank you for the subscription, Cressop. I appreciate that. And I don't know what a hype train is. I don't understand Twitch yet, at all. Yeah, and so I've been working on Margot a little bit. So we're getting that together. I'm still not 100% on the colors I've selected yet. It can be really hard. Oh, Tom, aka Satnav. Thanks for the bits. Good to see you, Tom. Tom is another game dev, another adventure game studio game dev. Did Fairy Hadarls. Grass up, oh my gosh, thanks for the bits. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, I don't know how this works, you guys. Help me find out. It says 81%. I don't know what that means. I've seen them on other streams, but I have no idea what that is. But I'm excited. Aha! Yeah, this is wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, but Tom Simpson, I met Tom at Adventure X. We went to a pub with Dave Gilbert, and I had beef and Guinness pot pie. Dan, thanks for the subscription. It's so bad I'm not subscribed to Dan. Level 1 is complete. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Whatever it means. Thank you. But yeah, Tom is an Adventure Game Studio person. Dave Gilbert, who made Unavowed, is also an Adventure Game Studio person. So the first night I get in to Adventure X, they're both in town, and in a chat they're like, well, you know, we're around, and so I'm like, totally, let's go, let's hang out for a bit. And it was crazy because obviously, you know, knowing about Feria Darls and knowing Dave Gilbert as well, sitting in a pub with these people is completely surreal. It was just the coolest thing ever. And Adventure X, I'm sad that it wasn't on this year, but it's just amazing to see all these people you never really expected to see, from all over the place. Yes, Cressop, I miss Adventure X a lot. That was my first one. And Matt Hatter, yes, a beef and Guinness pie, and I don't remember what pub it was. Tom, do you remember what pub it was? Looks good for next year, hopefully. Yeah, the idea of a pub also sounds surreal. Okay, so we also have, speaking of surreal, so I made, speaking of why we don't have pubs anymore, Society6 has, you can get custom masks. Yes. So, oh, Tom, you can find it on a map, the pub? Yeah. So we have here an EGA mask. Aubrey, thank you for the host. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I wonder if that's what happened with the other notification I got that's not in my activity feed. If that other thing was a host, thank you as well. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so the thing about these masks, these Society6 masks, which you can order on my Society6 site. The link is on my website somewhere. So they don't come with, like, my favorite type of mask, which it's sad to say that we have favorite types of masks now, have wires at the top. And the Society6 masks don't have a wire, but my mom had like 22 gauge wire, I think, 22 gauge wire, and we just made a hole in the back here and slid a 22 gauge wire all the way across the top, and it gives you you can see that it's holding a nice shape over here on top. So with a really easy and quick fix, these are actually end up being, they have a nice seal. So you know how you can tell it's a nice seal if you breathe out and the mask billows out, or you breathe in and the mask sucks in. So they won't do that unless you put your own wire in the top, but like I said, it's a quick fix. And here's another one. I showed Dan a picture of this, and it's kind of horrifying. So I got another mask made. Oh my gosh, what a mistake. Dan knows. Jerry Asin, thanks for the follow. Anna, oh my gosh, thanks for the subscription. Oh my gosh. Right? It's horrible, right? It's really scary. You could buy one of your own if you want. I didn't even put the wire in this one because there's no way I'm wearing this. This is just too scary. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. But it's on there. And I thought this would be funny. It's not. It's not funny. Don't do it. So that's that. Definitely will make people keep their distance. It is horrifying. So, you mentioned, oh, you really like the face portraits, but the bottom part blown up across my face, not so good. Let's see. I still have to show you guys the Crimson Diamond puzzle. Oh, there's one more thing I kind of want to show, but it's upstairs. Maybe I'll bring that down too. In fact, Mega Hammer Studios, good to see you. In case you don't know, Mega Hammer Studios, MiddleAgedStream is going to be streaming the Crimson Diamond demo in a bit. At about 9:15 he said. So we're going to raid him when he's ready, and I'm super excited. Oh, Matt Hatter, thanks for the host as well. Yeah, so actually there's two more things I want to show. One of them's here, the infamous Crimson Diamond puzzle. That is not a spoiler, so don't worry. It's a 3D puzzle, and it was a bit difficult to get going, but I think it's going to be really good for the game. Yeah. Okay, but there's one other thing I want to show. And I'm going to just run upstairs really quickly to get this, and then I'll show the Crimson Diamond puzzle. But there's something else I do want to show. But yeah. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Okay, what did I miss? No, Dan, don't. Is Dan in charge? I was gone for less than a minute, probably. No, Dan, don't be in charge. What happened? Okay. No, not emoji chat. No. Wow, the Santa hat actually works kind of great. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dan. I leave for a second. Okay, so I'm going to show this, and then I'm going to show the Crimson Diamond puzzle. Okay. Ow. Okay. So. Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. I don't know what I would do without Dan. So this is the other cool thing I wanted to show. So I showed the cross stitching. Dan. I don't even know how to do that, so I don't even know how to turn that off. Dan. Okay, so this is an upcoming Crimson Diamond project that I'm really excited about, that I'm hoping to show at events when events are a thing again. Thank you, Dan. So what this is, I'm not allowed to leave anymore, because then everything just completely goes off the rails. Okay, so you can see there's a bunch of colors, legends, and also, I don't think you can tell on this. There's some numbers. This is the number of squares of each color. So this is not perler beads, actually. What this is going to be is my mom quilts. And she's offered to make a quilt of Nancy Maple Sprite. So this won't be cross stitch. This is going to be a quilt. And so she's actually started cutting the strips for the colors. And I just grabbed 2. I mean, we have all 16 of them. There's 9 colors in the Nancy Maple Sprite. So we've already started, she's already started cutting the strips for them. And I just grabbed these 2 colors. So this is going to be Nancy's beautiful crimson hair and Nancy's burnt watermelon face. So, you know, she's just going to take her time with it. And I'm really excited to see what that's going to look like all together. And I'm hoping when I go to events, I'll be able to kind of, you know, hang it from something. And I think it's so perfect because the Crimson Diamond is a cozy mystery. It's kind of Agatha Christie style mystery where it's kind of relaxing, it's kind of comfy, it's warm and relaxing in a way. It's not like viscerally frightening. It's not over the top violent. It's fairly family friendly. There's a bit of innuendo at the end of the demo, but I've had a mom tell me that it kind of went over her kid's head. And her kid was like 9 or 10 or something. So I feel like a quilt of the Nancy Maple Sprite is like the perfect expression of a craft for the game. So I'm super excited about that. Yes, regular quilt updates in the Gazette. Yes, of course. How big will the quilt be? My mom is doing 3/4 inch squares, and the Nancy Maple Sprite is about 57 units. So it's not going to be too small actually. So 57 units, but then, you know, there's also going to be, you know, the background there'll also be a margin. So it's going to be probably like 65, 70 units maybe at 3/4 of an inch each. So it's actually going to be pretty big still. Yes, props to my mom. My mom's the best. And the color of the background, Jim, is going to be probably just like black, but like black patterned. I think that's what we're going with. Although it might be fun to kind of do a patchwork of different black patterns, because actually, like these fabrics, they all have kind of patterns on them, which I love. And so I figure even the black should have a bit of a pattern too. Yes, the RPG Tavern music in the background. This is all the Great Canadian Tune Book, which is 6 hours of MIDI arrangements of Canadian folk tunes. And it was kind of my filler music before Dan came on the project. Now we're going to have all original music from Dan, which is really, really, really cool. Goosack PT, good to see you. It has some death scenes. Is there going to be a censored version also? Yeah, that was brought up to me in some feedback I got for like some of the death stuff. Potentially, you know, having either like a safe mode or an option to skip certain things, which I'm totally fine with. I'm definitely considering that too. So. Because I want the game to be enjoyed by as many people as possible, so I'm totally open to any suggestions to help that happen. Now we're going to go to the Crimson Diamond puzzle, the 3D puzzle that I designed. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely cool with having like slightly like versions where that's an option to skip stuff. Because I say it's a cozy mystery and it's fairly mild, but I mean, it still has some stuff. Like when I was a kid, the Colonel's Bequest would probably be considered fairly tame, but it was terrifying, so I get it. Always time for tea. The Colonel's Bequest wasn't very disturbing. You say that? There are so many people who would have a different opinion, myself included. Yes, you can. There's a few grisly things that happen in Colonel's Bequest. But I'm going to show the Crimson Diamond puzzle now, which I'm pretty excited about. This is the Crimson Diamond puzzle. I mean, it is 3D after all. I know puzzles are considered 2D, but it's 3D. I think it's fair to say, right? So, Crimson Diamond puzzle, 750 pieces. And I'm gonna have to put this thing together and see what it looks like. I think the finished size is 24 by 30 inches. So, Crimson Diamond puzzle. No spoilers. But the picture... That's the picture that I went with. And so it's a part of the game that actually kind of doesn't really exist. It's almost like a composite picture. So we have Nancy in the conservatory, one of my favorite rooms, with a cup of tea. And then at the bottom you've got, you know, the whole cast of characters, the character portraits and stuff. So the floor will be tricky. Yes. Yeah. Oh, the floor will be... Yeah. So that is the Crimson Diamond puzzle. But yeah, like this stuff... Oh, this is fun stuff you can easily get printed up. Like this I'm getting from the printing house. And it wasn't that cheap, so I feel like it should be pretty good quality. But yeah, that's what that is. Okay. And Gooseegg PT, interesting that you say the dining scene would also be great, because actually I made 2 puzzles, and the other puzzle I gave to my sister and her family was the dining room scene. And so what it was is the dining room, and it's got all the characters seated around the table. So you're exactly right. I actually did do that. Let's see. I don't think I have a picture of it on my phone. Did I take a picture? I don't think I did. But anyway, yeah, it's you know, it's the scene in the demo where you go into the dining room and you have the dining room cutscene with all the close-ups. When the non-close-up scene where everyone's sitting around the dinner table eating food, that is the other puzzle. So yes, so that's what that is. So let's see. It is 8:46, so we still have some time before Middle-Aged Stream comes on. And I've kind of showed everything I wanted to show. Yeah, Jimbles isn't on yet. Thanks, Dan, for the update. Because I sometimes feel like I'll miss the notifications. But what else can I show? Oh yeah, another dev update. I did start building the last section of Chapter 4, so that is definitely on the go. And I'm hoping to make more progress with it, because now I feel like the Christmas card whole issue is now resolved. I had to reformat the file and everything to give it to them, so that took a little bit of time. But show the trailer again. You're not serious, right, Dan? I have a bunch of other stuff old stuff I can show. But yeah, so the Crimson Diamond Chapter 4, yeah, the last section I'm definitely working on, and I came up with a fun little eavesdropping method in Chapter 4 that I'm kind of excited about. Don't call me Shirley. And Dan says he's always serious. Well, that's gonna fill a whole minute, and we can show the trailer back to back 30 times, and that would cover us, I think. But what else? I kind of showed everything, I feel like. What can we show? Let me see what else I have on the computer. What is this? Oh, this. Oh. I have to close something. Let's close this. Okay. Cancel. So this this will eventually get finished. This is a piece that I've been working on the art streams that you guys know about. Am I planning to continue this Cyberpunk EGA demake in the new year? Jim Plays Games wants to know. Yeah, I haven't posted the Cyberpunk CGA demake on my YouTube channel. Although it is there, it's still set to private. I was kind of wondering whether I should put it up. Dan said I should, but I wasn't sure if I will because it's kind of people aren't that happy about the game right now, and I didn't want to put something up when people are not that happy with it. So I'm still kind of debating it, but I did start it, and we could work on that. I did do the Hades one, and that's still not finished. Let me take a look at it. Let's see where we are with that, because we still have some time. We might have to kill the rest of this time working on the Cyberpunk demake. So let me further tax my computer by loading up Photoshop. That sounds like a good idea. It used to be able to do it no problem, so why not? And while we're waiting, I can just keep showing I've got a scene called Big Creepy, and I just want to see what that is. Okay, that's not creepy. That's not creepy. I need to get rid of some of these old scenes. Another EGA demake. I know I show the same ones, but yeah, we're kind of killing time right now. So if anyone has any questions about, I don't know, Crimson Diamond stuff, dev stuff, what I use, I'm going to what's this? What's eavesdropping clip 1? What is this? Oh, Mary Pat, thanks for the follow. Oh, interesting. I'm just going through all my old stuff now. Animal Crossing. I'm going to leave it on Animal Crossing for now. I'm going to load up this CGA demake we're working on, and we're going to just tap dance a little bit with that until Jimbles is ready to stream. Oh, something else that's kind of fun. I was invited to do a presentation for a grade 10 graphic communications class. I think that's what the class was called. So I'm putting together a presentation for them, talking about what I use in terms of software and pixel art and why pixel art and how pixel art, all that stuff. So I'll eventually stream that as a presentation. And hold on, I'm going to switch to Photoshop. And so you guys will be able to check that out. It's going to be about a 30-40 minute presentation, I would think. But yeah, we'll that is something that's in the future. So in mid-January is when I'm doing the presentation to the class. And then I would like to just stream myself doing it, and then put it up on YouTube just for anyone who wants to ever show their class sort of a beginning to end presentation on who I am and what I'm doing and how I got there and what I'm using, and just a basic overview of all that stuff. So if there's anything you guys want to know about the process of the game, etc., let me know and I can maybe include that in the presentation. Yeah, Edenwith, I'm really happy to do the presentation. Oh, your wife is addicted to Cyberpunk 77. Edenwith, I'm glad to know. And Hollow Knight is also beautiful. But I really I want to do the class presentation because I remember when I was in grade 7, and Ken Lashley, who was the artist on Marvel's Excalibur comic book, he was a friend of my grade 7 teachers. And it was really inspiring for me to see someone who was making a living doing art. And I think it kind of really pushed me to go into art for college and pursue it as a career. And if I can kind of do a presentation for people, for students, and kind of have them feel that they want to, do something or try something, then I'm really think that'd be really cool. So I'm really all for doing these types of presentations. Oh, thanks, Justin Paul. I'm glad you like the it's very, what I did was I didn't do the usual type of thing where I would use filters to force the palette of this into CGA and then kind of trace in a way like I did with the Hades piece. I wanted to freehand it because I wanted it to be kind of more relaxed. But the example of the Hades one is with this, you know, you can see the process from the beginning. I took the screen cap of the Hades art and then I started to refine it. And that way you're going to definitely get a more precise look. But that's not really what I was going for when I started doing the cyberpunk one. I just wanted to see what I could do just by freehanding. So in terms of doing the art, I wanted to give myself a bit of a challenge. And do the butler's lever. You hope I come in and say, hello, I am the one and only, and what I do is the best, and just walk out. I need to say that for 40 minutes. Yeah, I think a lot of games nowadays, especially as games get more complicated, everything kind of releases buggy. Yeah, Justin Paul, I feel like, yeah, maybe if you know what, let's try. I don't know, can I try to force this into CGA? See what happens? Ugh. Forced. Wow. Dither, none. Colors 8. Colors 4? It's not bad. It's not CGA, but that's a good start, maybe. But it's so dark is another problem. I think what I would have to do is I'd have to brighten this up. So let's see what that would look like. And Dan, shout at me when Middle-Aged Stream goes live, in case I miss it. Is anyone doing anything? I think you got something. Oh, good, Goose Egg PT. You also like the game. Yeah, I hear people say that they like it. It's just a matter of, yeah, the older systems having trouble running it, mostly. Oh, it doesn't look like it'll update. Oh, it has to be 8 at least. Well, it won't let me do less. Yeah, but it's kind of fun to to try to just do it by hand like this. I thought it was fun. I like this pattern in this corner here, so why don't we play with this area here while we're waiting for Jim. Not Jim Plays Games, but we'll wait for Middle-Aged Stream, who is also Jimbles, to become live. So let's do that. Yeah. So let's just work on this corner randomly, and then Dan will shout at me when Jim is ready, and then we will all go together. A lot of gyms. I know a lot of good gyms. Yes, Jimbles is the talking beer middle-aged stream. Jim Plays Games, makes games. Oh, always time for tea. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Good luck with your shift. Jim Plays Games. Want to change your name to Jam? I think Jam is an excellent set of letters because those are my initials. You could stream as Jim Jam, Jim Plam Gam. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So let's get in here. Let's get into this pattern, which I'm really is that her hair? Is that her hair? This? Is that hair? Maybe? Okay, so let's get in here a little bit to this really nice section. Oh, there's a jam already. Same stream team as Jimbles. Yes, my middle name, yeah, starts with an A. Thanks, dad joke, Dan. Oh, it's the edge of the light fixture? Oh, see? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that what that is? Alright. See, I mean, I think people who have actually played this game will know this stuff. I don't know this stuff. But yeah, let's get in here. I guess with the cyan to start. And around here. Actually, yeah. Start here. Because that's kind of what that is. This person here needs to be shifted. Oh, interesting. You say I do not have an ultra-pronounced Canadian accent. Oh, Maripat, this is your first experience with a text game. Not sure what to do yet. You're just typing a bunch of stuff, and you love the art style. I love hearing that people are playing a text parser adventure game for their first time, especially in this day and age. I love hearing that. I've been really trying to make the game easy to play. And it's exciting to hear that people are open to trying that style, you know? So thank you, I'm really glad. And there is a tutorial, there's a tutorial room if you feel like you need some help to figure out how it works, because I know it is very different from the usual type of game interaction. So yeah, that will kind of help you through some of the basics. Okay, good. So this is an early on scene in the game. No spoilers. Good. Jimbles just went live. Still interesting though. Okay. Good. We can probably wait a sec. Okay, so I'm gonna just go back to my Big Julia scene. Okay. So we're gonna get going soon. I do want to quickly intro Middle-Aged Stream. And Dan, I don't know if you're here when I did my impression of you, because I told everyone that you introduced me to Middle-Aged Stream because you probably said something like, "Yo, this guy is hilarious." Does that sound like something you would say? Well, that's what I said you said. And he was, and he is. And I've been watching his streams. Like after my streams, we raid Middle-Aged Stream, and sometimes I just watch a little bit. And it's fun when you're eating something after stream and you're tired and you just want to chill. It's kind of a perfect thing to watch. Dan and I think it feels like watching Adult Swim late at night, but he's also kind of like a disc jockey. Pretty much. Okay, good. I nailed the Dan impression. Okay, and Jim also says it's uncanny. Yes, he's a brilliant showman. His production is very good. Close your eyes, you swear it's Dan. Yeah, yo, this guy's hilarious, man. Yeah. So why don't that is my impression of Dan. I don't know what his impression of me is. Yo, check this out. Yeah, we look pretty similar. That's true. I'm just gonna load up my raid of Middle-Aged Stream so I have that going. Do I have to put the @ sign? I don't think so. Middle-Aged Stream. Okay. So Dan, whenever you think I should push the button on the raid, we'll do that. But yeah, I met Dan at PAX Boston, PAX East this year as well. Another good meeting. And we basically are twins. So there's a picture of me and Dan. I should tweet it again. Oh, Anna, you were so close to going to that PAX. Oh, it'd be good to see you again. Yeah, we were total twins. Twinsies. But maybe I'll tweet that picture again. But yes, Middle-Aged Stream, brilliant streamer, brilliant retro game streamer. Just awesome. I look at his stream and see all the work he puts into them. and all the fun stuff he has. And even when he's on break, he puts up these retro commercials and stuff. It's a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to watch him play the demo. Of course, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm super excited. Okay, I'm gonna set this up to raid. So, let's get this bus going. I'm pumped. Okay, it looks like everyone is on the raid bus. And Happy New Year, Jim Plays Games. Happy New Year, chat. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out on stream here. And I will see you in Jimble's chat like real soon. Happy New Year, Blaholtzen. Slat Studio, good to see you. Yeah, we're just raiding. MiddleAgedStream is gonna play the Crimson Diamond demo, so come with us. And we don't have a raid message because I forgot and I don't know how to do that. Okay, happy Mega Hammer Studio, good to see you. Anna, always good to see you.